So let's be clear. This wasn't the video that I intended to make for today. It wasn't a video I thought I was going to have to make after a very long conversation with DirecTv. When I went to cancel them a couple weeks ago, I made a video, which I shortened a lot because I was on the phone with them for over an hour trying to resolve the exact problem that I'm dealing with again. And again, this isn't a video to complain exactly, or maybe it is. Anyway, DirecTV doesn't understand customer service, and they certainly have changed the way they do business. So let's talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino!
So in my hand, right here, is a letter. It's a letter from DirecTV. It is a follow-up to a phone call that I made to cancel their service, and I'm pretty glad that I did. I was able to sign up for HBO Max for $14 and change a month, and that's kind of really all I was using DirecTV for anyway, is HBO Max, because I really wasn't watching anything else, and I can watch every other thing for free pretty much if I just pay attention and pick the right streaming stuff. But anyway, back to DirecTV. After that phone call, which was, like as I mentioned in the intro, over an hour of phone call time, I came to the realization that I might have to follow up in another way. And while I'm not going to call them, I'm actually going to, I don't know, read you this letter and tell you what I'm going to do. Here we go. The first thing here it says is return your DirecTV equipment right away. Okay. Hi, Culture. Thank you for your business. We've received your request and some of your DirecTV equipment needs to be returned to AT&T via FedEx office at no charge to you. Well, that's where they're wrong. You're charging my time. I have to now go to wherever the closest FedEx office is, which isn't in my normal plan of any of my days ever. I'm going to have to take my equipment to said FedEx office for them to probably dispose of because it's old. They're not going to service it. Who are they kidding? Anyway, just follow these simple instructions and bring your account number above, which is here, I guess, along with the equipment listed below to the closest FedEx office as soon as possible to avoid non-return charges. Please disregard any other notice you may have received. Well, the only other notice I got was an email saying they'd received my request to cancel and that they were going to be providing me with labels. I don't have labels. Anyway, the following equipment needs to be returned. You no need to pack anything, just put it in a bag, tote, or an open box. Of course, they give me the manufacturer information, which all of it's DirecTV. Here's an interesting thing. Maybe they'll refund me for the DirecTV equipment that I actually purchased from Best Buy when I wasn't able to get them to deliver me satellite receiver equipment for all of the televisions that I had. And of course, I had one room in my house dedicated and set up in a sports bar style for a while with multiple televisions, 6 on one wall, 3 on another, and obviously all of them tuned into various things, and that's going back a ways. Eventually, I shed that equipment. I had one more change of equipment since I purchased all of those, but I don't see $1 coming back from DirecTV for the equipment that I purchased. In fact, in a previous phone call going back many years now, I had a lengthy argument with someone about the fact that I owned the equipment, therefore they couldn't charge me a leasing fee. That didn't go over well. They want to charge you a leasing fee for $5 for, I think, or maybe more now, $5 for every box, every receiver in your household. If you have a multi-bedroom home with multi-people in it, you have multi-receivers, and multi-receivers, $5 a month adds up. on top of your regular bill. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. They want 3 of the items back, which I am happy to give them. And I'll read on. Note, you are only required to return the equipment that was provided to you by AT&T as part of the service. AT&T will not return any equipment that is returned in excess of the equipment that was provided to you. Okay. That's a weird way of saying things, but whatever. If you requested to disconnect your DirecTv service, please call blah 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 to learn more about your options to keep your product services. Well, I already took care of that myself, so thank you. Bring it to the Fed office locations, find the closest location at, and they give me a FedEx office website address to go to. Again, running me around like crazy. It would seem like they would be able to tell me which one I should take it to. They know where I live. They have my account information. They should also know the location of their partner in returns, like Amazon does, but they don't. Anyway, finishing this up, it says, that's it. The FedEx office will scan your equipment to prevent any non-return charges, pack, label, and ship the equipment back to AT&T at no charge to you. Wrong, and provide you with a receipt and return reference number. So, I'm already frustrated. I was already frustrated about this before. You can probably hear it in my voice. Oftentimes, I'm very level-headed, not hyperbolic, and I don't usually react emotionally when it comes to this kind of thing, but this is very frustrating because in the old days, they sent you boxes and labels to return your equipment to DirecTV. Made my life very simple. Of course, I never ended up canceling. This is a change in policy. Now, if you want to feed into the idea that, yeah, there is a global crisis that had been going on for a long period of time, the absolute worst thing you could do for your customers is ask them to go to a physical location to expose themselves to other human beings and return your equipment. You would want to send them the labels and the boxes like you used to do before. Anyway, I'm going to read the last little bit of this and then, then wrap this up because it's not going to be a long video. I'm going to end up returning this equipment, may even film that process as well. But it says this, our return policy. If your equipment is not returned and received by AT&T within 21 calendar days of your service change date, your account or credit card on file will be subject to a non-returned equipment charge of $135 per HD or DVR receiver and $45 per standard receiver. Any concealed damage that is determined to be the result of the abuse may result in a charge to your AT&T account. For any damage disputes, please contact AT&T. Yeah, I don't even care. And what's interesting is now I have to figure out of the receivers that are currently in my household which ones these actual equipment pieces are. So it's additional work for me. Going to be really hard to recover this customer, AT&T. If I ever get the hankering to have any terrestrial television services, may not be with your company. I'm very frustrated about this, but am I wrong? That's a good question. This should be the point where I ask you, what do you think? Should I be frustrated about this, about what AT&T is having me do versus what used to be the common practice? And again, if you're concerned about a global crisis circumstance, wouldn't you want people mailing in your equipment and not coming in contact with other humans? And finally, since this was never mentioned in the agreement that essentially I established with them all those years ago, that this would be the way that they changed to returning equipment, do you think they should be able to do that? I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to support other independent creators here on the platform. They absolutely need it. I know that I appreciate it anytime anybody recommends my channel, so please check out all the channels that I promote, and I promote an awful lot of them from time to time. Do check out the new gaming streams that I'll be doing on Saturday. This upcoming Saturday, I'm switching to a new game at the guidance of Yellow Flash. I'm going to be playing Dark Souls 3 next Saturday live, or this coming Saturday, excuse me, live. I've already created elements that I need to make that go. Hopefully I'll be able to do a closing credits scene for that as well. Other than that, I will end this video the same way I always end the videos, and just say this: be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. It is. Should have been doing that your entire life, by the way. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.